Okay, we talked about the infamous Negro moment. And I guess the people see we as black people, we already know this. Yes, we already know what it. We know what's going down. We know what's really good. So I'm pretty sure depending on where the black person is, you know what I'm saying? If they in isolation, living with white folks in some community far, far away, and they the only black person around in the school, you know what I'm saying? They probably still get their Negro wake up call. But what age is it? You know what I'm saying? How old was little brother Jehoshaphat when he found out? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, he really racist like that. I was really sitting up over here looking up at this person, and I can't say idolizing to the point to where I seeing them as some god or nothing like that. But far as in a personal hero, ain't that normal? You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't that be normal for any individual growing up, for them persons to look to the younger person to look at people and look through the ones that he admire or she admire to build their character up to be even more. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't think anybody could be wrong for that at all. Any person, any race, any color, any nation, any creed. I don't think they could ever be wrong for that. But then when does a black child realize that they live in a real racist society? It has to be young. I'm picturing in my head for the normal black folk like us, at least anywhere with the comprehension too. You know what I'm saying? The comprehension and then the situations that they go through that confirm, you know what I'm saying? That confirm they live in another society and they look down at, you know what I'm saying, as. And then the coldest thing about it is whatever is in the forefront of the teaching. We're not supposed to be taught like the European. You know what I'm saying? We are not. You know what I'm saying? However, they're taught, it gives them a self-confidence in themselves to look up to themselves. That's not for black people. You know what I'm saying? That is how can you educate black people? How, you know what I'm saying, in their schools and in their colleges and stuff. That's our job, to teach our people. You know what I'm saying? It is like that should be every nation's job. But going back to the fact, when do young black people get their Negro moment? And they really know, you know what I'm saying? Is it 6 to 7? Is it anywhere from 8 to 9? Do you have to be like 10 years old and you finally figure out? And then people they would like to argue the different people of the races. They would argue with me and they'd be like, oh, well, Jehoshaphat is not so significant. And, that's just a little bit. But how can you tell somebody how to think and how to feel? How can you? How can you superimpose yourself over another human being and tell them how they should think and how they should feel? And I'm the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the wrong one.
Elementary school in Michigan had
Let's go
organized.
back.
A white teacher refused to hug the only black student in her class, but what the student did to get revenge surprised everyone. In this viral video, a teacher from an elementary school in Michigan had organized a ceremony for her retirement, but what was meant to be a joyful moment turned into a national scandal. In footage captured by a parent, the teacher is clearly seen hugging each child, smiling and emotional, but when it was Naomi's turn, an 8-year-old and the only black student in the class, the teacher's attitude suddenly.
So it's around like 8 years old. We have enough knowledge as a young race of people. You know what I'm saying? Young black people. You know what I'm saying? They all. So around, like 8, 7, anywhere from 6, 7, 8, their mind can actually understand and be able to detail, you know what I'm saying? To detail and make up words of what they are going through, a system.
Changed. Instead of a warm hug, she gave Naomi a cold pat on the shoulder before quickly moving on to the next student, Naomi.
And y'all be all like, oh, here go the other people right there. Be like, oh, what if she was a bad student? What if she was horrible in school? In that setting, in that environment of what they're doing, she gonna hug all them other kids, and that's the only black kid in the class, and you don't want to give her a hug? That's sad. And it's pathetic. It's sad, it's motionless, and it's pathetic. It's quite cruel, if you ask me. But who am I?
His face immediately fell. The worst part? The teacher continued hugging all the white students. Naomi was the only one denied a hug. Realizing this, she began to cry and repeatedly asked the teacher to come back to her, but the teacher deliberately ignored her, fully aware of her actions. The story could have ended there, but Naomi decided to take revenge, and what happened next shocked the entire world. Comment Naomi to discover part 2.